Yo, good morning. TikTok has made me, well, technically it didn't actually hold something to my head and force me to do something, but spending 10 hours straight on TikTok really messes you up. But first, a quick question. Have you ever tried something new but you were really bad at it and thought, hey, I want to be good at this. How can I do that? Well, that's where today's sponsor can help. Skillshare, an online learning community for creative and curious people. Whether you're a simple beginner trying to learn something new or an expert trying to master your craft, you can find thousands of classes on Skillshare for any level you can think of. All the content created on here is made specifically for you to learn, which means no ads, and fresh new premium classes constantly being added to the list. So I found this class by Marques Brownlee called YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit with MKBHD. His class was really interesting. He had so much insight on how much planning goes into his videos, and a lot of different tips and tricks on how you can incorporate that into your own content. I always thought that his review videos were really well made, and it was really cool having another YouTuber's perspective on how they create their own content. You can also try out Skillshare's live classes where you can watch popular teachers while working along with other members. Having that experience of someone doing things in real time right in front of you, it just hits different, man. You get to experience what it's like joining a community where you can get hyped up and inspired by other people. And just want to let you guys know, the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. Thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Anyways, while I was busy distracting myself from overthinking everything I've done in my life up until this point, I saw a lot of cool and trendy hairstyles on TikTok. And every time I saw a hairstyle that I thought I could achieve, I thought, hey, I kind of want to try this out because you only live once, right?
Just put that on there like this. For different sections.
Do them both. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh,
So cool.
I love it.
And trying new hairstyles on yourself is kind of like unlocking a new skin on a video game. Except it's mostly free. Actually, it's not really free. And I think you actually suffer more if it goes wrong. Yeah, the downside is if you end up wearing a bad hairstyle out in public, it will haunt you for the rest of your life. You'll be thinking about this at 3 a.m. tonight. But yeah, we're just gonna take a look at all these TikTok hairstyles that have become popular over the years. And I'm just gonna give my unsolicited opinion on what I think about these hairstyles. Although, you did click on this video, so it's not that unsolicited. I'm basing my judgment mostly on how I looked with these hairstyles, and it's just my opinion, you can have your own. If there's a hairstyle that I do not like, it might be because it traumatized me, and I might have a slight bias against some of them. And hey, if you look badass and awesome with one of the hairstyles that I did not like, then I will personally buy you a pizza or something. That's a promise. Just leave your credit card information in the comments just so you know that we trust each other. So here we have my tier list of what my standards are for each TikTok hairstyle. So S tier cream of the crop would go into Chef's Kiss. Mwah! I think that this hairstyle can do no wrong. If it wanted my house and all my money, then sure, go ahead, take it. I'll give it to you willingly. Next is
Nice cock.
where I'm not simping for it as much as Chef's Kiss, but it's still pretty high on the list. Next we have Basic But Good, which is just in the middle. Anyways, is for the ones that we should not think about anymore and just move on. And last we have Fight or Flight, which triggers my instinct to run away and hide. So let's start off with the haircut that I have now. That kind of inspired this video, a wolf cut. So the wolf cut has really been making the rounds on TikTok recently. It's sort of like a mullet, curtain bangs, and a shag hairstyle all mushed together. A hairstyle for all generations. For moms, young teens, trendy supermodels, and people that are going through an identity crisis. So for this one, I would put it in Chef's Kiss, but it's not quite there yet, so I'm gonna put it in Nice Cop, just because I feel like there's such a steep learning curve with how to style this hairstyle correctly. No one told me that it would look terrible when it's not styled. Like, look at this. I know my face sometimes looks sad, but my hair also looks sad. And there's a lot of people on TikTok cutting their own wolf cut, which is very scary and jarring, and
Yamanam Yamana Lama Gamagu and I'm a bebop Yabba Baba when the beat drop Yabba Duba Yabba Baba Wada Wada Suara Madu Aluala Suara Mamadu Yabba.
Y'all, but I wish them the best. Speaking of cutting your hair yourself, do you remember that era when we were first quarantined and everyone was cutting their hair at home by themselves using like a pair of craft scissors? Man, what a time. I feel like that was like a fever dream. Everyone was going on TikTok looking up how to cut their own bangs, and they would post their bang cutting videos and people would get inspired and try doing it themselves. So for the DIY bang look, I'm gonna have to put that in fight or flight. Because I'm trying to think. I believe I did try and cut my hair myself, right? Oh yeah, I did. Oh, I think it's gonna be an even. Oh no. Oh my god. And when I went to my hairdresser, I was half roasted and half interrogated. She was like, oh, did I do this? What did you do? But yeah, just seeing people hack off their hair themselves really brings back disturbing memories of myself doing it. Hair feathers, or tapeman extensions, where you take a different colored piece of hair and attach it to your head. For this one, I'm gonna have to put in basic but good. Kind of gives off, I want to be edgy, but I still want to be employable.
Going on.
Where's that inspiration coming from?
I don't know. I like a little edge and a little pop in my hair, so I wanted to add something different, especially for the Teen Vogue party.
She dyed so much of her hair blue that it actually went onto this guy's shirt. Yeah, I'd say basic but good. Honestly, I kind of want to put a streak of color in my hair. When I did this back in the day, it looked actually kind of cool. Wait, why was I a 10-year-old trendsetter back in the day? I definitely got yelled at when I got home, but still, I think the kids thought I was cool. I remember it was for a school dance and we were all like, oh, let's spray each other's hair with like this paint stuff. I'm pretty sure it was safe, but anyways, I'm alive now, so that's all that matters. Okay, this article called this hairstyle Cruella hair, and I feel like that's kind of racist against other... No, that's not the right word. Discriminatory against other hair colors. Anyways, this is basically just split hair dye. And when it's done correctly, it would be in the chef's kiss category, but split hair dye is actually very hard to achieve. So I'm gonna put it in the nice cock, because when I did it myself, it was not split. Long story short, I tried to do half white and half red, like Todoroki from My Hero. And no one told me that washing your hair while you're split dyeing it is one of the hardest things to do in the world. So yeah, I just ended up looking like I got lazy halfway through and just decided to stop. Once I figure out how to efficiently split dye my hair, then it's over for everyone. The next one is called bubble braids. Basic but good. I feel like it kind of reminds me of... Do you guys know who Girls' Generation is? Ever since I saw this video like 10 years ago, it's been tattooed onto my brain, and I can't think of anything else when I see this hairstyle. Okay, this zigzag parting thing. Whenever my scalp is exposed to the world, I don't feel good. I don't feel modest. I feel kind of uncomfortable showing my scalp to people. And I know that's just a me thing. There's bald people and people that do braids and sort of like patterns in their hair. I don't know. Every time I see my own scalp, I just think, oh damn, I guess it's balding time. Because if you couldn't tell, I'm only a few more bleach sessions away from losing all of my hair. It's not my favorite, but I'm sure people pull it off really well. You have to be really talented to braid like patterns into your hair. So, anyways, that is the category that it will be going into. Oh wait, this Farrah Fawcett hair, mwah! This hairstyle is excellent. It's kind of cool how it's making a comeback. And I also don't know how the girlies do it on TikTok. Because when I see them curl their hair, I'm like, oh, wow, that is definitely hair. And then they flip their head upside down, do some sort of spell or magic trick, and what is this witchcraft? How does their hair look real and like a wig at the same time? I want to try this, but I know if I do, I will probably end up looking like this. Next we have hair horns, or making little patterns in your hair, like a heart. I feel like this one is also another mwah, chef's kiss. Making cute shapes out of your hair is just so aesthetically pleasing. I remember one time I made cat ears on my TikTok. I've never felt more closer to being a furry. Is making animal ears with your hair a gateway to becoming a furry? Who knows? Moving on. So this one is called a perm. I just have a question. How come so many people with this hairstyle... how do I put this lightly? Well, the people with this hairstyle like to enjoy minor league baseball. Alright, this is going in fight or flight. Only because there's no call the police category. The next one is just a middle part, which for some reason started an entire generation war between Gen Z and millennials. So because of that, we're gonna put this hairstyle in anyways, because I think we should forget about that. It was very embarrassing. Like, please everyone, just make your TikToks and move along with your day. Why do we have to fight and argue about everything? I'm sure the creators of TikTok from China didn't want this app to be a debate club. They made this app so they can spy on us. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. I love China. I love China. China's the best. Please don't attack me. So the words glue and hair are commonly used together, but once you put gorilla in there, it brings up a whole new meaning to the words. Long story short, someone sprayed gorilla glue on their head to set their hairstyle.
My hair has been like this for about a month now. Gorilla glue spray. Bad, bad, bad idea. Y'all, look, my hair, it don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move.
And that was at the beginning of 2021. Oh my god, where is this year gone? But that inspired this whole story arc of news outlets covering it, people making memes, also people doing the exact same thing. What? So even though it was a very influential hairstyle, I'm gonna have to put it in fight or flight because it was so hard to watch. This poor lady, every time I saw an update video, I was like, oh! Oh god, they're ripping out her head. Next we have butterfly clips. This one is a solid, basic but good. If you want to be like cute woo vibes but don't want to put in too much effort, all you gotta do is just clip a few of these in your hair. Like, here, watch this. I look like Dula Peep, but also like I should be playing in minor league baseball. Okay, last but not least, I don't think there's a name for it, but let's just go ahead and call it the Bryce Hall. I don't really have too much to say about it, other than this hairstyle kind of looks like a broom. I also wanted to know your guys' opinions, so I went on stream, and this is what the people had to say. I think that's the tier list that you guys have decided on. I'll tell you one thing, Gorilla Glue is definitely not in Chef's Kiss. I don't know, man, Gorilla Glue really threw off the integrity of Chef's Kiss, so... Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. When I'm not making YouTube videos, I stream on Twitch, and I also post on Instagram and TikTok. And if you want to see my videos pop up in your recommended, all you gotta do is just feed the algorithm a like and a comment on this video, because the YouTube algorithm is always hungry for food. Have a good day, and try not to be dumb, and I will see you in the next video.